Think like an owner, act like an SEO. I've been sharing a lot on this show about doing search engine optimization that actually makes money and not just gets traffic. And this is a short case study from the SEO subreddit called How I Earned $4,000 per month in profit from a page that only gets 300 visitors per month. $4,000 in profit per month from a page that only gets 300 visitors a month. It's a very short story. The lessons before I share the story with you. The lessons are: learn SEO by doing it from your own brand. Think revenue first, not just traffic first. I really like the story. If you've been listening to my podcast, you know that a lot of what I talk about is not vanity metrics. Don't go after the vanity metrics. Don't go after the sexy keywords. Go after the keywords that's going to drive revenue. And that's what you see in the story. Target high intent niche keywords. And low traffic does not equal low revenue. Those are the biggest lessons. So here's the story, very short. Learning SEO while doing it for my own brands was one of the best things that happened to me. This is an example from one of my Shopify e-commerce websites. Let's say if my product was leather boots, which it isn't, a normal SEO would start running behind keywords like best leather boots or brown leather boots. Right away, I want to interrupt and say that's so true. Everyone's going after these best keywords. There's riches and niches. You got to go after more niche down keywords. So anyway, the post continues. As an owner, your mind will always be going towards a revenue first model because this person is an owner. It's this person's Shopify website. So I created a page with the keyword product type in wholesale to attract bulk buyers. In the above scenario with the leather boots, it would be leather boots wholesaler and buy leather boots in bulk. Right away, going after these niche high intent keywords that represents big orders. Oh man. Actually, if you want advice on how to find these keywords, I have an article, Easy SEO to Get Big Purchase Orders at edwardstorm.com/articles. And the post continues. I wrote 7 to 8 blogs on a similar topic to internal link to this page, invested in a good backlink, $300 for one link. This person paid $300 for a great backlink and then wrote blog posts which linked to this page. And this page is a bottom of funnel SEO landing page, which I talk about all the time on the show. The page isn't a blog post, but the person wrote blog posts to link to this page. That was a person's interlinking strategy. If you ask me if the blog posts were necessary, if the person could get these results without the blog posts, I would say probably. I think you could just have a bunch of these pages in your footer within a scenario-based topic page, a scenario-based topic hub page. For example, uses or services or solutions. Those are examples of hub pages that can house multiple scenarios. But if the keyword, and I will say this, if this bottom of funnel keyword that this person was targeting was very competitive, that good backlink, definitely necessary if this person's Shopify site doesn't have a lot of existing authority, topical authority, and then general domain authority. Post continues, as soon as the page became the top result, I got leads from the US and South Africa and Canada for buyers who usually have to find such vendors on Alibaba. I offered them my products at 55% off on my retail cost with no brand name. They became my regular resellers in the market. I have done the same thing 3 times now. Once for me and 2 times for a client. It always works for us. That's how a page that hardly gets 300 visitors per month became the most profitable page. Think like an owner, act like an SEO. Top comment on this is, think like an owner, research the market, identify an issue that customers in the market struggle with and fill that gap. So you're finding an issue that customers in your market have and you're filling the gap with a product or service, and then act like an SEO, match your keywords to the gap that you are filling. Oh man, this post is for me. It sounds so simple, but it's overlooked by the majority of online businesses. This person was asked to explain, wrote 7 to 8 blogs on a similar topic to internal link to this page. So the original poster explained that these 7 to 8 blog posts, they were on the same domain, interlinking to this page, but they were on the same domain. It wasn't like domain1.com, domain2.com. It was all on the same domain. I like this comment. Your story shows that getting a ton of traffic isn't necessary to get whatever it is that you want. Usually it's quality traffic that matters most. You find exactly the crowd you wanted to attract, what they would be searching for, and boom, the content you created did its job. Somebody asked, I explained this at the beginning, but someone said, is the $4,000 gross or net revenue? The person said monthly profit after 6 months. Oh, this is a great question. Somebody said, where did you purchase and assess the backlink? And the original poster said, I went for a press release, but won't suggest that. I would still suggest going for outreach or help a reporter out to acquire the links from a similar niche. I have seen them be way more powerful. This was written when Help a Reporter Out was still operational. Help a Reporter Out has closed down, but the founder of Help a Reporter Out opened up a new service called Source of Sources, which has the biggest publications in the world, journalists who are looking for sources for their stories. And if you spam these journalists, you will quickly get banned from the service. So it keeps the good people in and the bad people out. And it just has top quality on sourceofsources.com. And it's a new Help a Reporter Out. Source of Sources is a new Help a Reporter Out. So I said previously that I thought the backlink wasn't that important. And in a comment, the original poster said, the backlink was the least important part. First time I used a press release as my strategy, but I have done the same for other clients as well. An outreach or link from the same industry works the best in such cases. Again, I want to say if you have enough topical authority and the keyword isn't that competitive, and usually keywords at the bottom of the funnel, especially ones that represent large purchase orders, they won't be very competitive because there's just so few people targeting them. So your website just has enough authority on this topic. You can put up a page and rank for it without driving any links to the page. All right, I want to go back to the lessons now, just do an overview of this before we wrap on episode 646 of The Edward Show. Learn SEO by doing it for your own brand. This is real world practice beats theory. Results matter more than traffic. It's so true. I can't even tell you how many people I meet who, by doing SEO only for clients, don't actually learn proper SEO. You will learn the fastest if you do search engine optimization for your own website. Think revenue first, not just traffic first. Don't chase broad keywords. Focus on what actually drives sales. Target high intent niche keywords. Instead of best leather boots, go for leather boots wholesale to attract bulk buyers. And the last one, low traffic does not equal low revenue. A page with just 300 visitors per month can be your top earner if it targets the right audience. And if you want to learn how to do this style of SEO, I spent the last year making a 13.5-hour course on bottom of funnel, purchase intent, search engine optimization, compact keywords.com. That is my 13.5-hour course. It's a banger. You're going to love it. You're going to get so much out of it about how to actually make money with SEO and not just get sexy amounts of traffic, but actually get customers, users, and warm leads. All right, everybody. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for listening. 646 days in a row doing this show, and I will talk to all of you again tomorrow. Bye now.